transition. Our first guest, Cynthia Bailey, came up in the fashion world as a model, then transitioned to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Cynthia has modeled for campaigns like Neiman Marcus, Maybelline, and Walk the Runway in New York, Milan, and Paris for designers like Valentino, Isaac Mizrahi, and Betsy Johnson. She's been in magazines like Vogue, Elle, Glamour, Vanity Fair, and on the covers of Essence, and most recently, L'Officiel. Look at that image of Miss Cynthia. And now, she's up and coming in a whole new space in beauty and fashion. Give it up for Cynthia Bailey! Listen, I cannot have you walk in a show-stopping look like this and not rock the runway. Ma'am, please, you gotta stand one more time. Beautiful.
Yes.
Who are you wearing? Tell me about this look.
Oh my God, I was hoping you didn't ask me that. I think it's Ciao by Cece.
Oh.
Yes, it's good, right?
It is good.
Christmas came early.
Well, listen, Cynthia's the gift to us all today.
That keeps on giving.
That keeps on giving. So first of all, how did you cultivate your look? Because of course I named all of the magazines and the covers you've been on. How did you cultivate the Cynthia Bailey look?
Well, you know, my style is pretty classic for the most part. And I'm the kind of person, I say what works for me. Yeah. Every now and then, like you just saw with my L'Officiel Monaco cover, I'll jump outside the box.
And let's pause for that cover. Can I please see this cover?
Oh, yeah.
First of all,
and I love that.
The subtext of it, the face is back.
The face is back.
The face is back.
Well, it never really left.
I was going to say it never left.
It's been here the whole time. However, representation is so important. Yeah. I am at the ripe age of well into my 50s, and I really love. And yes, 50 Cent. And I just feel like, you know what? I want to motivate and inspire and represent the women who are in my age range.
I'm 55. We celebrated my 55th birthday.
Yeah.
Here on the show. I have no shame in that. You referred to this time in your life. You said this is the first chapter of your life.
Yes, modeling was the first chapter. That was chapter 1.
That's chapter 1.
Reality TV was, come on. Reality TV was chapter 2. Acting is chapter 3. And now, as you guys can, the reason why I'm here today is my skincare with my partner.
I love that and we're going to reveal that, which is amazing. I love
chapter
the
4.
project. How, you break your life down into these chapters.
It's a book. You know, life is a journey, and it is a book, I have to say. And I don't know how it ends. I hope well, thank you, God. so far, it's been a really good book. So,
what would be the title of the book right now?
You know what, it's interesting, and I just saw a picture of T.S. Madison over here. I did a podcast recently, and she asked me that, and she came up with the name. Well, I said to her, I said, you know what? I didn't know I was her. And she said, that's the name of the book. Because I honestly, with every chapter of my life, I just am me. I just am fearless. I walk towards it. And I just don't know. I never know if it's going to really work out. But things kind of work out. The things that are supposed to work out.
That's what I was about to say.
I didn't know I was me.
I love that.
I did.
Because in truth,
nobody take that name. I got to go get a trademark now.
And that's the truth about life. None of us know how it's going to work out. And that's the spirit of our up-and-coming designer series and this new chapter with your life entering the beauty space. You don't know, but you believe in what you're putting out there in the universe, in the marketplace. And you hope that it's going to stick. How do you find the courage to, okay, I'm going to go to the Housewife franchise. I'm going to become an iconic figure there. I'm going to now make a transition from that show and use that time to focus on something else. How do you keep finding, I guess, the grit to keep going?
You know what I've learned, especially as I've gotten older, to just trust myself, even if it doesn't make sense. Like, I just knew it was time to pivot from Housewives when I did. I can't tell you why. It just felt like it was time. And then you know, after a couple of years of being away from the show, it felt like, you know what, how I miss the fans, I miss, you know, the connection, the ladies.
It's a community.
The drama,
Yeah.
the foolishness and all of that stuff. Then it felt like, you know what, it's time to go back in a way that doesn't interrupt the other things that I have going on.
So you come back now as a friend.
An official friend.
An official
Yes.
friend. Yes. And as an official friend, you still bring the drama, you still bring all of the things to the.
Well, here's the thing.
Wait. Because I understand your love life will play a role.
A small role.
Oh, okay.
Small. Splashes.
What would you like to share? Because your boyfriend is nicknamed Amsterdam?
Well, I just call him Amsterdam because
Okay.
I didn't. Oh my goodness. Well, when we first started dating, I didn't really want to say who he was. I just kind of wanted to be private.
Yeah.
We're not on social media. We just don't post a bunch of stuff. We don't post anything.
And you've decided.
That's intentional.
Well, that's an interesting thing because even though you're focused on this phenomenal skincare line, which we're going to talk about in a second,
Yes.
you are returning to the show. I always wonder how you strike that balance of keeping your life private, but knowing that when you're on the show,
Yes.
people want a storyline. They want to see your love. They want to know all of these things.
Yes. Well, you know what? I think social media is the biggest part of it. Although I'm on the show, like once people watch the show, all they can do is watch it. Then they go to social media. That's where the mess is. So they're in social media. So I feel like if I put myself out there, if I put things out there, then I give people permission to judge it or critique it or hate on it or whatever it is. So I feel like, you know what? I really want to try to keep this part as private as I can, but I'm not in hiding, you know. If I want, you know, if he was in town, he's actually at Lake Bailey right now. But if he was here, like, I would have brought him here.
Yeah.
Like, we're
I tell
good.
people there's a difference between being secretive and being private.
There you
Nothing
go.
is wrong with being
Yeah, we're not
private.
in hiding,
I
but
like
we're
that.
just not on social media.
Now, you're also, as I said, not hiding this next chapter. Now that you have more time on your hands, you've launched into this beauty space. What was the calling? What was the fire in the belly then?
Well, you know what? People have been asking me for years about beauty, makeup, skincare. My girlfriend Dana has been in the beauty business forever. And, you know, we've known each other for over 30 years. I honestly, when she came to me, I didn't really have a lot of time to really, I was like, I don't know if I have time to do this. But I knew if I was going to do it, she was the person to do it with. Like, we've been friends for so long. She's so good at what she does. I was very transparent. I was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna do it, but you know you're gonna have to do the heavy lifting. Like, I don't have time for Zooms. I'm not gonna be able to be on a lot of those calls. So we tested the products together. I can't wait for you to meet her. But in any case, it worked out because she was able to meet me where I am, which is busy, thank you God. But at the same time, I wanted to do this with her because this is kind of like a passion project for us. And it was just the right time.
Well,
So
here's
that's
the
the
deal.
right time.
Dana Hill Robinson is here,
Yes.
and we are going to show the world Cynthia and Dana's new baby. That is one of our obsessions. We'll be right back.
I'm not keeping Amsterdam's identity a secret. I'm just not sharing it. But Amsterdam is nothing like you would ever expect me to be with. He is very tall. He has long dreads. He's a great kisser. He's a wonderful lover. You know, he's younger than me, so he's always ready